Welcome back to Dr. MacLean Explains. My goal has been to break down the U.S. healthcare system into understandable parts, to clarify what is the problem with the system, and to talk about how to fix it. In the last segment, we looked at what I call the Big Fix. It is based on the idea of setting limits fairly. I highlighted the Oregon Health Plan that was successfully implemented from 1994 to 2002. In this final segment, I hope to motivate you to action. Think national and act local. Here are some ideas for acting locally. Healthcare is a big topic to talk about. Tell friends about the need to set limits. Send out links to this YouTube on your social media. Also, ask questions of your doctors to let them know that cost is an issue for you, such as those suggested by Elizabeth Rosenthal on a recent NPR NewsHour. 1. How much will this test or surgery cost? An I don't know answer or it depends on your insurance from the doctor is not an answer. The doctor should give you a ballpark range or the cash price at the center where he or she refers. How will this test or surgery change my treatment? If the answer is it won't, but it might be good to know, take a pass. 3. Which blood test are you ordering? What x-ray? Why? When doctors order blood work, they are frequently just ticking off boxes on a long electronic checklist with no awareness of how much any might cost. Your questions alone will make them more discriminating. Are there cheaper alternatives that are equally good or nearly so? If you go to a pharmacy or lab and encounter a high price, call your doctor's office and tell him or her about it. Force your doctor to learn. He or she likely didn't know. 5. Where will this test or surgery be performed? At the hospital, at a surgery center, or in the office? And how does the place impact the price? Doctors often practice and do procedures in different places on different days of the week. If you go on a Thursday, and that happens to be your doctor's day at the hospital, it could double the price of your biopsy or colonoscopy. If he or she refers you to an ambulatory surgery center, ask, "Are you an owner?" A little shaming might encourage better behavior. 6. Who else will be involved in my treatment? Will I be getting a separate bill from another provider? Can you recommend someone in my insurance network? Avoid a lot of unexpected charges up front by making sure that whoever is involved in your care, a doctor, physician assistant, pathologist, anesthesiologist, is in your insurer's network. Here are some ideas for thinking national. Write your congressman. Join small groups or form them to meet with the congressman. Write letters to the newspaper editor. The key talking point is ask them to support fair limits on essential benefits using the combination of cost-benefit research and public input, modeled after the Oregon Health Plan of 1994. It may surprise you to know that this research is already authorized in the Affordable Care Act at Section 6301. Tell Congress to retain or expand this provision. Thank you for your interest in reforming U.S. healthcare for ourselves and for future generations. Stay involved. A lot is riding on it.